Hi, today we're meeting again. We did this a few years ago. This is my wonderful artist, Claudia Gadotti, and say hello.
Hello.
Okay, and she is in New Zealand right now, but she's getting ready to move to back to Italy, where she's from originally. So that's pretty exciting for her. In the meantime, she's been doing a lot of work for me. We just finished the Whispers Across the Prairie book, which is the prequel to the Emmeline series, and she did all those. So we might talk about some of the drawings you did for that. I don't know if you have those handy. I could go get a book,
Oops. No, I don't have them handy.
but just tell
I
us a
can go
little
and
bit
get them if
about
you want to.
maybe how you decided to do your composition, sketching when you always told me the sketching is the hardest part.
Yes, it's
But
the
maybe you
part
could talk a little bit about
longer
what that takes.
because, yeah, it takes me longer because first is deciding how the character will look, and then is the composition, and yes, it's pretty much a composition. And then the researches, because sometimes when you do historical books, you need to research on the clothing and on the hair, on the things that the things that were around at that time.
Hmm.
So usually the sketching part is the one that is it takes longer.
Hmm.
And actually, to me, is the more exciting part too. I do like the sketching part.
Yeah, nice.
And then I finish the sketching and I finish the drawing and I start painting. Um, Especially when I do a long book where there is lots of illustration, it becomes more like filling in colors. But the sketching part is actually the most creative part, I would say.
Yeah, but you have you have different styles. For me, I've liked for the Emmeline books, I've liked the more realistic styles, and you're really good at that. I mean, you have like folds in the fabric and
Yeah.
just a lot of things that make it look real. Even though we know it's not, but it looks really natural and real. Now, for this next series that I'm doing with Charlie, um, Becoming Charles Sawyer is going to be the series name, but the first book is going to be called Connection. The second book will be called Purpose. And in the first book, he's 8 to 12. In the second book, he's like 12 to 16. So those, I want them to be a little bit different, a little bit more messy, like pen and ink with
Yeah.
like a watercolor wash, just a little bit more. I want it to be different, not to make it look the same. So yeah,
Yes, but they're still gonna be kind of in a realistic style,
yeah,
right?
but not as detailed, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Maybe
and
the
then
background, it won't be much details because it's gonna be a little bit more loose. Yeah,
yeah, and like we're not going to have full page illustrations like we did with Neverline. We're just going to have before each chapter, we'll have a chapter name, title, number, and then a
yeah,
little spot illustration, just a little
yeah,
item, a little one thing. It might be a basket of eggs
yeah.
or maybe a baseball or something like that. It's just going to be an item. So it's not going to be a whole big page of stuff.
Of
So,
illustration.
mhm.
Yes. That then in the other book, you also have big pages illustration in black and white, even if you ask me to do them in color.
I want them in color because I use them for other things. Sometimes I'll put them on a mug or on a t-shirt or even just doing the bookmarks, which I've changed the bookmarks. Now I'm doing more of a postcard because the postcard size can hold the whole picture instead of just a
Yeah,
slice.
yeah.
So I like
Yes,
that.
with the slice, it's a little bit hard to do the composition in the slice because it's
Yeah,
long and
like with
yeah,
Emmeline and her grandfather. I mean, I lost him. He wasn't in the picture. So, well, maybe he was there. I can't remember, but I lost part of it, and I didn't like that. So I'm doing a postcard instead now.
okay,
But that's why I
perfect.
want them in color, even though they look great in black and white too.
But it would be easier to do it in black and white the beginning with.
Would it?
Yes, because the color part takes longer.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's just a wash though.
No, really, no,
No?
no.
Well, how do
It's
you do
actually
it? Maybe you should
Actually
do,
layers of colors I put over and over, and then I go and
oh,
do yeah.
oh, well, maybe we do want to do you want to do something more like what you did for that bear story, Solomon Bear? Where that was just charcoal, wasn't it?
Yes, that was charcoal. Yes.
Would you rather do charcoal?
I can do charcoal pencil. I do lots of pencils too for a
Wow.
chapters book. Yeah.
Well, maybe that would be good too. Do you think it would be better?
Yeah. It's faster, especially for small illustration. Probably that's what you want. For the inside of this new
Oh,
books, the inside illustration that you have, at
hmm.
the moment, they're just going to be little spots illustration.
Yeah.
Doesn't really make sense for you to have them in color, isn't it?
No, I guess not. And I guess they would still look okay if I put them on something else.
Yeah.
And okay, just
Yeah.
let's do that. So look, we're having a meeting right now.
Deciding
Yeah.
here.
Okay, let's do that. That would be great.
Okay.
It'll be different too. It won't be the same at all.
Yeah.
It'll be more distinctive.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay, great. Let's do that. Well, there you go.
Perfect.
So now we've got composition.
We just decided how to do the next book.
Yes. Well, two books really. I've been doing a lot of research. I don't know if I told you about this. I had a meeting with Molly Rothwell and David Wilcox. David Wilcox is older. He's probably older than me. He's an alumni of the Kansas School for the Deaf. So he's deaf. So we were on a Zoom meeting together. That was very quiet because he was signing to her, then she talked to me, then I talked to her, then she signed back to him. So that
Oh,
was
wow.
fun. But he was a wealth of knowledge. He has really, really helped me with the book. I don't know. I haven't told you that, I guess, but that just
No.
happened like last
Mm.
week. Like I learned things like he gave me like the schedule of how the school ran, how what things happened. They had three different levels of kids. So
Mm.
when you went to the school for the deaf, and not everybody was completely deaf. Some people could speak, some people could read lips, and some people couldn't do anything like that. They would just had signs, but they had three levels, so A, B, and C. And
Hmm.
so when they tested a kid, he would come in and they would hold their hand over their mouth like this and say something. And if they got no response, they knew that he couldn't hear. Or then they tried with just without their hand on their mouth and tried to speak. And if he couldn't respond, then he was in level C. That was like the manual
Oh.
signing level, which was at that time the lowest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, because it was looked down on a little bit. Actually, I learned that sign language, ASL wasn't even an officially recognized language until 1965.
That's so late.
I know.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, so it was a long time coming. But I've learned a whole lot of things from him. So that's going to be really good. I've had to go back and start over and change a lot of the things I already wrote. I mean, there were, I was having him with the animals and they didn't even have animals. But funny enough, across the street, there was Mahaffey Farm. They had animals. So he's going to go across the street. But that farm is still in existence, and that a lot of kids go there. It's called the Mahaffey Farmstead, and
Oh,
a lot of kids go there. It's still standing, and a lot of kids go there now for field trips, school field
oh,
trips.
wow.
Yeah, so it's really interesting. Well,
Hmm.
so that's that.
You were telling me that you have something going on in September, right?
Yes, in September, I'm going to be at the Kansas Book Festival, which is in Topeka, which is the capital of Kansas. It's about
Mhm.
an hour drive from me. And they have a college there that has this every year. And I'm really excited about the having my books there this time because of the Kansas School for the Deaf. I think that
Oh,
they're going to really like that.
good. So you want the covers, both covers
I
by
want
the end of
to, if
August.
we can,
Yes, I think it should be no problem.
then I can have some kind of, you know, display that's telling about that's coming.
Okay,
Yeah. But I
sounds
guess
perfect.
we need the covers in color though.
Yes, yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, the cover have to be in color.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you going to
So,
be have a map this time in the book, or you're not?
uh, ooh, I probably will want a map, but we don't need to do that yet.
Hmm.
but I might want a map of just the layout of the school, this where the boiler was and all of the trade places, just generally. And then across the street, we can have the Mahaffey farm with the cows and the stuff.
And also because we have inside illustration that are going to be black and white this time, it's going to take me much less to do them. Also because when I do black and white illustration, I don't have to be at home. When I do color and I paint, I have to be home. But when I do black and white, I can take it with me wherever I want. In fact, last year when I was in Italy, I was doing a book, a chapter book with black and white illustration, and I was taking the illustration to the beach with me and drawing there at the beach. And
Oh,
everybody was stopping and looking what I was doing.
that's neat. I bet you did draw a lot of attention. That's
And
almost,
then the day after, were coming and said, "Did you finish the one that you were doing yesterday? Can I see it?"
yeah, yeah.
So I actually have more fun. It's more sociable for me to do a black and white illustration because I have the opportunity to get out. When I do color, I kind of stuck inside the house because,
Hmm.
there is too much material, too much going on, and I need to have it there.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Well, we get the color covers out of the way. We'll be
Yes,
downhill from there.
exactly. And then we're gonna go. Then we're gonna go for the black and white. Sounds
Yeah.
perfect.
So I think you were saying that you might be moving, what, the end of the summer, maybe, or first of fall?
I have ticket. I'm
Oh,
leaving the 8th of September.
okay.
I'm taking my dog with me, and he's booked for the 7th of September. And the mover are coming the 7th and the 8th because my flight on the 8th is in the evening.
Oh, okay.
So the 7th and 8th, the mover are coming to move and pack everything. And then on the 8th night, I leave at 9 o'clock at night.
Okay. It
Hmm.
takes you like a long time to get there, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, it takes 24 hours.
Yeah. Woof. Well, it'll be good though, but you'll still have some beach time.
Oh, yes, yes. September is still beautiful. September,
Mhm.
October are still nice there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
September is actually perfect because it's not as hot as they are
And
as
what
now
part of Italy are you going to be in?
in Tuscany, Grosseto.
And that's near what town?
It's on south of Tuscany, so it's something like an hour and a half train to Rome,
Okay.
maybe an hour to Siena.
Okay.
It's not, it's yes, it's kind of there in the center of
Well,
Italy,
I'm
but
excited for you.
the water on the west side.
Yeah. Well, I'm very excited for you.
Thank
You have
you.
to
You
let me
have
know
to.
when you get there. Okay. Is there anything else that we want to talk about as far as illustrations? I think we're pretty much done with that.
Yeah. Yes. I don't know. You want to talk about the one I did for the other book, the Emmeline book?
Sure, yes. So,
Mm.
which was your favorite in the Whispers series, the Whispers book? I wonder if it was the one where they were in the storm and the underground. No,
No, I think my favorite one is the one of the boy petting the lamb.
the lamb. Yeah, yeah.
I think I actually have that one. I saved that illustration because my favorite illustration, I saved it.
You don't save the rest of them?
You know how many books I have?
No. How many books have you done?
I saved yours because one day when finally I'm gonna come to United States again, I will give you that illustration.
Oh,
Some of them. There is on the very first one that I did, you remember? For you, my favorite one is the one that she gets to the ferry with a horse. Emily gets
yes,
to the ferry with a. That's my
yes.
favorite one,
That's
and
when
I'm going
she's
to do that one
crossing
because
the
I really like
Missis.
it. But
Yeah.
then the others, I can give it to you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
One
because I
day.
have so many. I have boxes
Yeah.
and box. I mean, I do way too many.
It's like when
I
I
don't.
was doing stained glass, I had so many patterns. So
Yeah.
many. 35 years is a long time. So I don't have them in any, I don't have any anymore. I don't have any. They're gone.
You
So
didn't save anything.
no, No. I mean, I have some windows, but I don't have any patterns anymore. No more extra glass, nothing.
Mhm.
No.
Oh yes, I don't, I wouldn't keep that stuff either. But the one that I want to frame them one day and put it in my studio and hang all on the wall my favorite illustration.
Yeah. Let's see. On the one with Finding Strength, that was the second one where she's older.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember those pictures.
Okay, so we have the one with the
Yeah,
carriage.
that took a long time.
Yes, it's been quite a bit of time
You said
ago.
you had to do that dress twice or something, that one with the stripes.
Yes, 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 because you were asking me for all the pattern in the clothing, and my goodness, how to-
Yeah.
um, and then yes, because you had the description of the dress in the book, didn't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
So I had to actually follow what the book was saying.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah, pattern in
Did you
clothing is
like uh there was the one with Andrew in the shop in
yes,
the
I like that one. That one
I
I
really
did
liked that one
enjoy actually
too.
to do that.
I liked that one because you had the clear dome over the rolls. I
Yes.
think that was really neat. It looked real. And then you had a coffee
Yeah, I
grinder.
did enjoy that one because I did lots of researches on how shop looked at that time.
You ended a coffee grinder, which was a really
Yeah.
neat thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And and what else do we have in the book?
Well, we had the one
Oh,
where
we
they're
have
in
the
the
one I did like that one where they are in the carriage but they're leaving
uh-huh.
and, and they have the cow in the back
Yeah. I
and
made a
the
shower curtain out of that one.
oh really?
Uh-huh. It's in the other room where I usually do Zooms. It's hanging up across my closet.
Ah.
Yeah. So it's next to my walking pad. I have a walking pad there too. So anyway, yeah. Good. Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much for meeting with us.
You're
And
welcome.
you take care and we'll see you when you get to Italy.
Oh, thank you. Very busy with that right now.
Yeah, we'll talk to you before that though. Oh, don't forget when you're doing the cat in this one to give him a little notch in his ear.
That's here. Yes,
Yeah.
I will.
Something happened. We don't know. So she's
No
a
problem.
little wild kitty.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.